Hello, welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi, and allow me welcome you back to another predicted preview. In a space of what 3 days, games are coming in very thick and fast. And I hope you guys understand. Christmas time, we played on Boxing Day 26th. We are playing on 29th. And we are also having a game on the 2nd of January. So games are coming in very, very thick and fast. But I know you do understand that you guys follow football. So please do me a favor. Smash the like button. Smash the hell out of the like button. That thumbs up button. Please do smash it. Please do smash it. I really, really, really do appreciate. Allow me send some shout outs to people who are already in the chat. Sashu Guy, big up. Dennis, big up. Relentless, big up football fans, let's go. Big up Sunny Sharma, big up everybody in the chat. Those are the people I saw so far. So I know many of you are coming, and I'll please do remind you that please comment. I'll take your comments after this. Of course, Brighton up against us. No, it's another game away from home. After beating Chelsea, I told you the good. I think the advantage we have is after beating Chelsea, now we take on Brighton. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. It's as easy as that. We are going to determine whether that win was actually as important as we thought, or it was actually trash. We're going to be looking at the predicted lineup. Who do I think should start? Honestly, my answer is all those players that played against Chelsea. It should be the same lineup. It should be the same lineup. But we are going to go through the predicted lineup very shortly. I'm going to give you the table standings of both teams and who I think will win this game. And then I'll take your predictions. So please do smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and give me your predictions. Brighton up against the big club itself, Arsenal. And of course, why not? Let's get this party just started. So let's just look at who can play in this game, who is fit, who do we need to win this game. Of course, there are players I call non-negotiables. I hope you guys by now you know that Leno has already qualified as one of those players that I call the non-negotiables at Arsenal. He is not negotiable. We have always picked him day in, day out in our lineup. Ban Leno, and still I'll pick him forever and ever. I think Runason and Matt Massey are not that level at Arsenal. We made a big mistake by selling Martinez, and now we have to keep hoping and praying that Ban Leno never gets injured. So Leno keeps his spot, while Pablo Mari also keeps his spot in the centre back. Now, I don't know whether I have him here in the archive. Yeah, Pablo Mari, but he should be in here. Big man, Pablo Mari. Is he in? It doesn't seem like he's in, but I'll have to get him no matter what. Pablo Mari should be in. Why not? Pablo Mari, where are you, Pablo Mari? How come Pablo Mari is not in this thing? Come on, you've got to be kidding me. He's not in. But I would want Pablo Mari to play in that centre back position with Oboding. I think it was wonderful with Gabriel being away. I'd want him to play, but it seems he's not into the feed. I don't know how come he's not in. Into that feed. So I'll go with Rob Holding, but in this position, just know I'm not picking anyone else. It will be Pablo Mari's. I think they had a very good partnership, by the way. Very, very good partnership between both players against Chelsea. I mean, Mari's coming back from injury. You expect him to be a little bit shaky, quaky, and all that kind of stuff. But he keeps on doing his thing. I mean, very solid. Very good in the air. I think he really helped Rob Holding get the better of Tammy Abraham. They kept him very, very quiet with, of course, Timo Werner, who was substituted at halftime. And they also dealt very well with Callum Hudson-Odoi because he was a very big threat in the second half against Chelsea. So let's go with Pablo Mari, because I think David Luiz is not going to be around. Gabriel Magalhaes is missing the West Brom game, as well as the Brighton game and the Chelsea game. So it looks like it's still going to be Mari and Rob Holding, unless Mikel Arteta has other thoughts around that. I think Hector Bellerin will keep his position in the team. However much most of us do not actually agree that he should be playing for us, no, he will actually retain his position in the team. Of course, Kian Tierney comes as the left back. Very, very nice performance against Chelsea almost 1 day ago, on 26th, and now he's going to play on the 29th. So Tierney, Holding, Mari, and Bellerin with Leno. That is the lineup I expect in the defense. I still think he'll go with a 4-2-3-1. The midfield, I don't think it's going to change so much. Granit Xhaka must be rewarded for his ecstatic performance against Chelsea. Then I think Emile Smith-Rowe must also come in this midfield. There are no questions. Yeah, there are no questions. He was very, very, very brilliant. He has to get a place in this squad. The young lads, they must actually come back. Yeah. So of course, completing on the right must be Bukayo Saka. Mohamed Elneny. Sorry. Elneny, look, Elneny played very well against Chelsea, but he never had the best of games. Yeah. So in my case, I would play, instead of playing Mohamed Elneny, I'll play Dani Ceballos. Yeah. I'll play Dani Ceballos. I think Ceballos with Smith Rowe and Xhaka, they would give us a little bit more of a threat going forward, especially against a team like Brighton. We shall not have to sit back so much and pray for Brighton to, not hurt us. It's us to take football to them, not them to bring the ball to us, not us to sit back like Tottenham Hotspur. So I'd go with Dani Ceballos because I'm looking for an all-out attack. On the forward line, Gabriel Martinelli, there are no questions about that. Yeah, there are no questions about that. He is one player that we want all of us to start. In that regard, then Bukayo Saka on the left. Of course, I expect everybody to know why. By this time, I'm going for Bukayo Saka. Very, very, very brilliant against Chelsea. Now the question is: does Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang come in, or does Alexander Lacazette stay? Because Lacazette, many people will tell you he has had a very nice game. He had a very good game against Chelsea. He put out with a penalty. But how many Arsenal fans are going to, sit with this thought of discomfort that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is actually being kept out of the squad? So I think either way, Aubameyang will return to the squad. I think if we line up like this, almost very similar to the way we lined up against Chelsea. Apart from that, I couldn't find the name of Pablo Mari here. If I only could find the name of Pablo Mari, it would be quite, actually, here we go. Pablo Mari, he doesn't have a face. So Mari, Holding in the center back, in the center back position, Bellerin and Kian Tierney in the full back positions, Ceballos, Xhaka, and Emile Smith-Rowe in the midfield, and Martinelli, Aubameyang, and Bukayo Saka. I don't have any problem with Aubameyang sharing a place with Lacazette. What I don't want to see Edin Ketia, that kind of crap. I think Mikel Arteta should have graduated from that. Now, it looks like the press conference we had after Chelsea, that is the press conference you'll be following against Brighton. We're not having another press conference, maybe a post-match press conference, but we're not having another press conference. Sorry about that. But let us go through some of the facts these clubs do share as we go into this game. One, Brighton have won home and away league games against Arsenal last season. They have never won 3 games in a row against the Gunners in league competition before. So they beat us home and away last season. This is real crap. I still remember Pepe scored a cracker, beautiful color, but that wasn't good enough. I mean, we couldn't win it. So they have not beaten us 3 in a row. So probably that is another record we've got to keep. After winning their first two top flight away games against Brighton in 1979 and 1981, the Gunners are winless in their last 5 league visits to the to face the Seagulls. Now look, in the last 5 games we have played against Brighton away from home, we have 1 draw and 4 losses. Yeah, we last beat them in 1981. That doesn't look so good, does it? 3, Brighton have lost their 4 league games in just have lost their final league game in just one of the last 7 calendar years, winning 5, drawing 1, doing so against Ipswich in the Championship. And number 4, Arsenal lost their final Premier League game in both 2018, that is 1-5 against Liverpool, and 2019, that is 1-2 against Chelsea. They have not lost their final league game in 3 consecutive calendar years since doing so in 1947 and 1949. And lastly, Brighton have won just 1 of their 16 home Premier League games in 2020, though that victory did come against Arsenal way back in June. No team in Premier League history has won as few as 1 home game across an entire calendar year, excluding teams that were promoted, relegated. Yeah. So that is it. Both teams, if you look for them on the table, we are slightly better than Brighton. We are in 15th and they are in 16th. So it looks good for us. Yeah. We have collected 17 points. They have collected 13. They don't have a win in their last 5 games. We have 1 win in our last 5 games. They have lost 2 games in their last 5 and drawn 3. However, they have not lost a game in their last 3 games, all being draws. Arsenal have 1 win in their last 3 games, 1 loss in their last 3 games, and also a draw in our last 3 games. Just to take you through the team news around the club and what this game really means to us. Let me just do this for it a while, okay? Gabriel Magalhaes is out of this game. That is the first thing you guys have to know. He's going to be missing 3 games. He was in contact with someone who was who tested positive with COVID-19. However, the player has not tested positive. Willian and David Louis also have symptoms of the virus, but they continue to test negative. So that means they could actually be kept away from the squad for more time. Thomas Partey's return is not against this game. Is not in this game. Not against Brighton. Probably against. It could be against West Brom, but Thomas Partey is also highly doubtful. It's a game when we are going to be welcoming back Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Maybe that is something that you guys have to rejoice about. Aubameyang is coming back. Something we want to see. Everybody, we want to see Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang come back. So I don't have much more words to speak. For this game. Look, Brighton is 16th. Yeah, we are 15th. We have a chance to get clear of them. This is what we need to do. They are our relegation enemies. We are in the relegation battle with them. What do? Beat them and get the points. Yeah, beating Chelsea and losing to Brighton, that means it doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't really make any sense. So beat Brighton after beating Chelsea, and that win will actually count. Thank you so much for watching the match preview. I'll be signing out and I'll be coming back later. Of course, I know I have to take some of your comments here. Lumped to us. No, I've seen those rumors. I have to cross-check. I have to cross-check before I can do that story. Bro, that time is not consistent. Is going to lose the next match. Look, we really can't tell whether we are going to lose the next game. For me, I think if Mikel Arteta brings in the same team he brought in against Chelsea, we stand a chance. Yeah, we stand a chance. But if he changes the team, brings in another team, we don't stand a chance. I'm telling you, we don't stand a chance. So he's got to trust the young boys. He's done it, and they have paid him off. So he's got to trust the young boys. Whether he wants it or not, he's got to trust the young boys. What players do you expect to join in January? I've answered this question so many times, Dennis. I've done so many videos about transfers, at least for now. Can you line up expected lineup in January? I still have done that story. Dennis, I've done that story, and it's there on the channel. Please do check it out. Lamptey to Arsenal. I mean, that story is there, but Nathan, it's not yet verified. We need a solid right back. I do agree with you, Sani Sharma. Very, very, and a creative, player. I do also agree with you. Hi there. How are you doing, Mary? Big up. When is the game? That game is going to be played tomorrow on the 29th of December. The last game we shall be playing in 2020. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed Arteta didn't break that record. Of course, I know, brother. We only better than Brighton on paper. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Arsenal is still a better team than Brighton. How fit is Thomas? He's back in training. He's training, not full training though. So don't expect him this year. I told you he'll come back in 2021, and I meant it. So he's coming back, but not actually very, very soon. Common people, 24 people watching, please hit the like button. Please do hit the like button. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much, Mose, for that comment. Do you think we should get Lamptey? We are linked to him. Yeah, look, we are linked to him, and I'll do a video. If I don't do it tomorrow, probably I think I'll do it tomorrow in the morning. Lamptey and all the rumors around him. I think we should get him. He's a very, very nice and decent right back. But that depends. You have to we have 3 right backs right now. If none of them is leaving, there's no way we're going to get Lamptey. Yeah, you have to think about it. Bellerin linked to Barcelona. Is that move ever going to happen? Cedric is in place, and Ainsley, and I think if Arsenal is serious about Lamptey, then Ainsley is going to be leaving the club. I think that's the way things are going to be working. Patrick says Lamptey is a good player. If we can get him, yeah, I agree. He's a good player if we can get him, but only if Arsenal can actually get rid of some of the right backs we have at the moment. Smash the like button. Love you guys. That is the match preview. I'll come back tomorrow with the transfer news, Arsenal update, and the match reactions. I hope you guys keep well and safe. Moses says I will take Lamptey 100%. I think many Arsenal fans will take Lamptey. Which I'll do a video about him and an analysis about him, whether he will fit at Arsenal anyway. That is what matters. Big up everybody in the chat. Come on, you Gunners, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.